Good evening and welcome to Nonsense Talk News. I am Pallab Ghosh with you. Well, honestly, I am at my wits' end bringing you the news, the lives of Sandeshkhali. I am ashamed to address this issue day in and day out, but unfortunately, the ruling Trinamool in the state is still defiant. They feel the women who are on the streets screaming, telling their plight of how the bikers gang of Sheikh Sajahan and other goons used to pick them up at the middle of the night, take them to the party office, rape them, molest them, keep them for days, are all false. They are concocting pity. And an entire drama, an entire episode, we didn't hear a word from West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee, who claims she has done enough for the women, especially safety and security. Even Trinamool leaders, we often hear them saying that India will follow Bengal model because in West Bengal, people are safe, people are happy, and when it comes to women, they are the safest in West Bengal. Truth, we all know. We had seen Park Street gang rape. Susan Jordan being gang raped by Nusrat Jahan's fiancé. And how West Bengal Chief Minister, also the Police Minister, had sent the investigating officer, one of the finest and honest officers in West Bengal Police, Damayanti Sen, to exile posting. Because she dared to say, Na Didi, rape to hoyeche. No Didi, rape had taken place. On Tuesday today, we heard the State Irrigation and Waterways Minister, Partho Bhomik, who had previously spruced up enough controversy because of his remarks, his comments. But not going into those. Today, he said, not a single rape had taken place in Sandeshkhali. These women are actually lying. But the alarming thing that is said, I don't know how the administration will look at it. I really don't know how the central government or Home Minister is looking at it and what steps Home Ministry is going to take, because high time it's Home Ministry Amit Shah should step in. He will be visiting West Bengal in a couple of days and I hope he will visit Sandeshkhali. Coming back to Partho Bhomik, he said on 18th of February, these women will turn around and they will confess that no rape had taken place. I don't know what is going to happen on 18th February. I'm sorry, I'm not abreast with the latest schedule of West Bengal government. But in Bengali he said, এই মহিলারা ঘুরে দাঁড়াবে। Now why this is alarming? This is alarming because does that mean Trinamool at the local level in Sandeshkhali is preparing for some big showdown inside the village. Does this mean on 18th and then after, the villages will be screened, pruned, and these women will be targeted for being vocal? Something that women are really scared of. They had umpteen times told to the media, the reporters, that what will happen when you will go from this village, the limelight will shift from this village. Sheikh Sajahan and his goons will once again carry atrocities, will traumatize us, will pick up at the middle of the night, take us to the party office, rape us, molest us. Our daughters, sisters, when they come from schools, colleges, they will be molested, they will be dragged to the nearby field, raped and dumped, like it happened in Kamduni, where Mamata Banerjee went, and when Tumpa and Moushumi Koyal tried to express their problems, tried to share their plights, Mamata Banerjee termed them as Maoists, because she said, nothing can be wrong in West Bengal. I had done enough. These are all stories. Don't forget that Kamduni girl was brutally gang raped, just like Nirbhaya or Jyoti Singh Pandey. Since then, nothing better has happened for women's safety in West Bengal. And now we have Partho Bhomik saying that these women on 18th will confess that they had lied. It's a very big underlying statement. And I repeat, I reiterate, does this mean Trinamool at the local level, block level, and perhaps the Kolkata leadership is planning to gag down the protest? If this wasn't enough, then we have Kunal Ghosh, the spokesperson of Trinamool, a habitual hate speech monger who has proved of enough controversy in the past because of his language, his gestures, and his tones. This man is always trying to project Trinamool as the holy cow. But the same gentleman once, when he was sent to jail for Sharda Chitgate scam, had accused Mamata Banerjee, and we can never forget that speech. We can never forget that remark. He was standing outside the prison's van and he shouted, he screamed. He said, if anybody had taken the highest advantage from Sharda Chitgate, then it's none other than Chief Minister of West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee. Well, today Kunal Ghosh has said, in Bengali, quote unquote, ভূতেদের কাহিনী চলছে সন্দেশখালিতে, আর এই ভূতেদের দাঁড় করাচ্ছে বিরোধীরা। Means it's a ghost story going on in Sandeshkhali, and opposition, of course, he didn't name the Bharatiya Janata Party, but he was actually targeting BJP. Because everything in West Bengal now is Trinamool versus BJP. So he was saying that everything is concocted and these women are planted by the opposition party to malign the Trinamool. Pity. we didn't hear a word from Nusrat Jahan, the MP from Bashirhat, because Sandeshkhali falls under the Bashirhat Sub-Division. We didn't hear a word from Nusrat Jahan. And why Nusrat Jahan's name is coming up? Because as I told you in the beginning, Nusrat Jahan's fiancé was the prime accused in Suicide Jordan or infamous Park Street gang rape case. And Mamata, last but not the least, this gives a clear indication that Trinamool is with Shajahan. Trinamool is supporting Shajahan. Yesterday, Smriti Irani said, it's a state-sponsored crime. I reiterate her statement. Yes, it's a state-sponsored crime. Because Mamata Banerjee is silent, Nusrat Jahan is nowhere for a reaction. And now, State Irrigation and Waterways Minister and spokesperson is saying, it's lie. It's a blatant lie. They are faking. They have cooked up the story. Means Trinamool is supporting Sheikh Sajahan. Bluntly, Trinamool was, Trinamool is, and Trinamool will continue to support Sheikh Sajahan. And in such a situation, it's totally clear what is going to happen once the media moves out from this village, once the limelight shifts from the village. I request the Home Ministry, Amit Shah, the Home Minister, to please step in, sir, and do something for West Bengal. Not as a journalist, as somebody who belongs to West Bengal. I request you, sir, to step in and do the needful in West Bengal. And lastly, to the people in West Bengal. You had elected Mamata Banerjee in 2011. She had ruined West Bengal beyond repair. You accept it, don't accept it. There are numerous stories. And I will subsequently share my stories because I was on a trip to West Bengal. I have many videos. I have many stories where many didn't come up on camera on the condition of anonymity. They shared a lot of stories. I care a fig whether you accept it, whether you believe it, but it's true. But the fact is, West Bengal has turned into a jungle Raj. Mamata Banerjee used to come to New Delhi, sit on dharna outside Parliament, scream for President's rule against the left front during the Buddhadev Bhattacharya regime. But now when similar things are happening in her own government, in her own regime, she is silent. I really don't know what will be the plight of these women, because it's clear that they are totally at the mercy of state administration, local administration and the police. The women DIG and her team, who has been deputed in the village, she said, quote unquote, we are trying to usher in confidence among these women. Wonderful, madam. Commendable. But may I ask you, madam, will you be able to report the facts if State Police Minister tells you not to do so? And I am not giving you any cock and bull story, mind you. We heard this. After sending Damayanti Sen to exile posting, we saw how the Commissioner of Police then and other senior officials during the press conference was asked by Mamata Banerjee ki rape hoyni to, means rape didn't take place, right? this was enough for these officials to nod in affirmative, because this was an order from the police minister that don't dare to say no. If you dare to say no, then your fate will be like Damayanti Sen. This is Pallab Ghosh signing off for Nonsense Talk News. But at the end, all I want to say is, who will tell these Trinamool leaders like Partha Bhomik, Kunal Ghosh, who perhaps themselves know that what is truth and what is lie, but they don't have the courage to say that things were wrong, things are wrong, especially when Kunal Ghosh happens to be a journalist in his earlier days. Can we expect a little humanity from you, Mr. Kunal Ghosh? You are very vocal. You are a good orator. Why don't you confess that things are not right, things are going wrong in West Bengal?